What's up, guys? How you doing? It's Ep.87. How you doing? Hope you doing well. Hope that you're feeling good. Hope that your universe continues to feel good and you feel perfect. So today I just want to share with you ever I just literally just woke up, and then after I do this blog I'm gonna go to the store to go get some fruits and vegetables, and maybe I might get a steak. I was gonna wait until I would get it for my birthday. I'm kind of feeling it. I've been doing pretty good except for Monday where I ate some chips, but I digress. I'm getting off a sidetrack. Let me get to where my point. You ever had it where you had a dream, and I don't know if your dreams are vivid or whatever, but you're doing something in a dream and then you wake up, you're doing it in real life. As in, for me, I was something happened in my dream specifically. I'll get into it a little bit later on, but I'll just give you the payoff. I basically was crying in the dream, and when I woke up, I was crying, literally, when I woke up. So basically, like, you probably gonna make fun of me or whatever. I have a very, very, very fondness of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for some reason. Like, is the only um, childhood like memorabilia, I would say it that way, that um, I'm really still into and stuff like that. But I never was really in, I was never really into buying items. I'm not into buying toys and buying merchandise and stuff like that, whatever. But like they have a show, some most of the time I like to watch it, but sometimes it's not for me. If it's not made for me, then I'm not gonna watch it. I learned my lesson because I know it's for the newer generation. For children, it's not made for adults. So I know that. I know this, and I know this 100%. But for some reason, that series hits like real hard home for me. So anyway, if I can remember, because I can't really remember the dream, all I can remember is the feelings. Really, to tell you the truth, is basically um, it felt like an episode that I saw when I was a little kid. So I was like a little kid, but an adult type of feel to it. So like, it's like I had my childhood energy, but I still have my adulthood body type of feel to it. That's how I was watching an episode of it. And what is it? I guess I could just get. Um, I don't think I wasn't any of these characters, if I'm not mistaken. So there was like one character. They were trying to get out of like a specific situation of a building, whatever, and yeah, it's pretty much was war. Um, they would go through different doors and stuff like that. They never get out of the room. They were trying to figure out how to get out of the room, as in which was the better spot where there's less danger. And then two people walked in who were actually their allies. So the tension in the room actually dissipated. But then one of the enemies showed up and everything like that, which was a female. But she was like, "Yeah, no, I changed, and I'm not a bad guy anymore." Stuff like that. So anyway, um, they set up camp and everything in the building, go into the rooftop, I think it is, or whatever. It might be in the building, just in the building, whatever. It's really scattered how I'm telling this, because I don't really remember the full details. I just remember really the emotions. So one of the guys is like magical, like Doctor Strange. That's the best way that I can actually describe him. I don't know why I felt like I've seen this episode. So anyway, um, it was like a whole lot of different stuff. I think like Clayface was there from Batman anime series. Changed it up on a Batman statue. Like I said before, I don't know why. I just remember the emotion. Um, the character who's like Doctor Strange or whatever left because he could just do whatever the fuck he wants. He went to a party to entertain. He entertained, and then once he was entertaining on a rooftop. He basically jumped off the roof and had like a little glide or whatever, and then he was trying to get back into the actual building with his friends, but he tried to grab it. It was way too much for him, so he kept dropping down. He basically went through like little bit of like trees with the trees with branches were kind of white or whatever. A lot of tree branches with their white. He basically hit the ground. And he was like, that wasn't pleasant. And then he just flew. Because he's magical, so he just flew back into the window. Changed his costume. All of his friends were kidnapped in this thing. Or whatever, and he saw like there was three options. He can pretty much take out the enemy. Some other option to save his allies and his friend. He knew he couldn't do all of them, so he actually saved his friends. Where he pressed the button and it opened up like a force field cage or whatever. I let them out and they beat all the bad guys' asses and shit like that. So yeah. Then basically the episode ended, and I know one of the reasons why I was crying is because like I noticed that there was also one of the enemies. It's like a mixture. See, I can only say it's like a mixture of fucking Batman, Beast Wars, and fucking Teenage Mutant Turtles with knockoff Marvel characters for some reason. It was like all of my childhood stuff like mixed into one of garbage. Anyway, it's one character. It's like a Transformer type of feel, but it wasn't Transformer. But basically, it had wheels on its head. Also had like the wheels for the tracks for the train, so it had like a double set. I don't know if that's actually a real toy where like it changes. It was primitive, but like it can change into like a car type of feel to it. I'll just say a car, a vehicle where basically it can go on the train tracks, and then if you don't want to go on the train tracks, you can go on just like drive like a normal car, like a normal vehicle on the road type of thing. I'm saying it as a toy, not an actual vehicle. Anyway, so basically the spot that made me cry the most is basically Leonardo was running up a building with the team that, you know, the one magical guy who's like Doctor Strange. Also, I guess I don't know if this. Nah. Like he was running with his team, and come to find out, his team was his mom and his dad, and his mom and his dad. Like it's just how it was done. It's like Leonardo knew these people prior to the whole episode, and his mom and the guy who was magical when they were actually running up the building. His parents were dead. So, and it was when the magical dude was a little kid, but he was all grown up when he was in the full episode. And he was just trying to spread joy and shit like that. Yeah, it just made me cry. It's just fucking, just like whatever. That's how dreams are sometimes for me when I'm not really paying attention too hard. But it's not the first time I've ever did one thing in a dream, but did it in real life. Like, fuck, I took a piss before. Like, I was like literally pissing in my dream, and I was like, alright, yeah, that's relief. And then I woke up, it's like, oh, sure, crap, I'm pissing in real life. So, I mean, anytime I have those type of dreams and I pay attention, like, am I pissing in a dream? I wake up, I have to go to the bathroom. But yeah, to me, this is the first where I was literally crying in the dream and then crying in real life. So, yeah. Anyway, be safe, enjoy yourself. My name is Ep.87. Peace.